Well, good evening. Tonight, May 13th, we're having our capital subcommittee meeting to review the general government capital accounts. This year is a particularly challenging year since the department heads have scaled back their operation budget to a point where I don't think I've ever seen a 2.5% overall town increase. My hat's off to Zach and to all the department heads. But that's going to, in my opinion, put a lot of pressure on free cash because there's not a lot of room in there for leftover money. So we've been telling all the department heads that we're going to accept certain items but not approve them. And once we know where we are, we'll have a better idea. Because we budgeted $1.75 million for capital this year like we have done the last few years. But the last few years, we've spent over $3 million a year because we've augmented the 1.75 with $1.5 million of free cash. So this year could be tight. So, Rick, why don't we start?
Yeah, I printed out what you gave me. Right off the top, on the bottom there, Select Board Finance Munis, that can come out. So we're not going to conclude that going forward. Zach has made me aware of that, and we're aware of that.
I was tickled pink when Zach said take $1 million out of long-term capital.
Remember, that was going to be done, as you see, in stages, or in
It still came out to $1 million.
It did 2, 4, 6, 8, yes, yeah. Excuse me, obviously the tasers is going to go before town meeting on Monday.
No, I put in the tasers for the next 4 years.
Okay, yeah.
Although there's a rule that the town meeting can't obligate future town meetings.
Right.
But if we're going to buy tasers, you can't turn around next year and say,
Right.
never mind, we're not going to use them.
Obviously, we're going to do 80, I think it's 84 for...
I put 84 for 4 years.
Yeah. Other than that, other than the ADA, which I'll come back to, I don't have anything for...
We don't have anything for this fall's town meeting in the plan.
I do not, and that is going to stay that way.
That's good news.
Anything crazy, obviously breaking, something like that. The senior, I'll go back to the animal control in a second. The senior center HVAC, 27, again, that's not fixed in stone. The number will probably change, as we know, going forward. Everything else there is 28. I do want to refinish upper town hall floor. However, that may be something, depending on where we are in a few years. I'll definitely tell you I'll be retired by then, so someone else will be doing that. And the Bobcat is kind of a wish thing, so don't put a lot of stock. That would be something we'd use around here that Carlos could use and others for snow
Where
removal.
would you keep a Bobcat?
We'd have to keep it at highway. We'd have to keep,
okay.
yeah, we wouldn't keep it up here. So don't read a lot into that. The only other thing is two things. The animal control vehicle, I do have some pictures, and I'll pass them. I don't have enough for everybody. I apologize. The current vehicle has 83,000 miles. We have transmission issues, undercarriage issues, rotting. Doesn't have a great storage space. Doesn't do well in the snow. And you'll see the pictures. It's not the greatest vehicle. So we do have it on for 27. I'm hoping I can get through another year without having to do anything. And we'll see where we're at then. The new vehicle, however, I had Keith Haynes, our animal control officer, look at what other towns are doing. And I have a picture of it's, I want to say the Cadillac.
If I can have a copy.
You could have all of this. You could have all of this. So that's the new one. However, the number is about 72,000, not 40,000.
Is that more like a pickup truck versus
It
a small
is,
box?
exactly. You could, here's the...
Kind of see, yeah.
Yeah, here's the old one with some notes that I made on front. Here's the new one. But you're exactly right. It's not a van. It has much better storage space. four-wheel drive. It has a cage, so if he has a difficult animal, let's call, he is protected. It comes with lights. It's almost like a police vehicle to some respects. Now,
Take a look.
do we need all those bells and whistles? I don't know. So we'll worry about that, but I just want to give you an idea of what can be expected given that vehicle. You can keep those pictures. I can get people more if they need
Well,
them.
we'll scan them, what we're typically doing now, scan them, take the 5 questions when it comes down,
Yeah, I'll get you those, yep.
and put them on the website,
Yep.
so that all town meeting members, we made a commitment that any article that we propose to go forward, we will have the 5 questions on the website.
I'll get that for you, yeah, that's not a problem. What else did I have? The only other possible addition, and again, not this year, would be Memorial Hall. The HVAC units up there, they're the small outside units. I don't have a quote or a number for you yet, but it shouldn't be an overwhelming project. I'd like to pencil that in tentatively for 2027. And hopefully I don't have to bring that forward this year. I don't think I'll have to. And again, they're the smaller outside type units rather than, what we have in some of our larger buildings. That's the only addition that I would have. And I'll get you the same thing. I'll get you a quote, and I'll get you the
The verbiage on the 5 questions.
5 questions for you so that you have them and you can post it. That's the only addition. I mean, quite honestly.
ADA compliance.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that one. That's the
Okay.
last. I was saving that for last. But just to go back to the HVAC real quick. So again, that's Memorial Hall. We have to start looking at that building. We haven't really looked at it as well as we should have, so we'll look at that building. So that's that. So ADA compliance, $150,000. We continue to work on the plan. We have done very, I think, well in trying to do what is on the plan. For example, here at Town Hall, the parking area, the ramps, the railing, the drinking fountains, the men's bathroom, the women's bathroom, adjusting automatic doors, inner railings, senior center, a lot of the same thing.
Can I have that list?
I will get you a better one. You can have mine, it's handwritten.
That's all I need.
Okay, if you want it, you're more than welcome
Yeah.
to it. I added some other things, even though it's not just here, but the senior center, we've done entrance walkway, employee bathrooms, men's first and second floor, women's automatic doors, same thing at the police station, Memorial Hall. We do have still, and I put these numbers on here for you, over the years we've been appropriating, we've appropriated, looks like about $1,050,000. We do currently still have about $358 in there. So what I'm proposing we do in October is look to see where we're at. I know Jimmy Asum has some projects. I have some projects. I don't know about the school. And all this is on here, Al. You can keep my notes.
Okay.
If you could scan it back to me, it'd be great, too. though.
Sure.
That would make
Well,
it
you get copied on all the,
now, a couple other things I want to tell you about on that is Senator Becca Rouse was looking for potential earmarks. I included $25,000 for ADA. If we're fortunate enough to get that, obviously I'll know that before October, then I would certainly, if we get that, take it off what we would normally ask for. Also, Jimmy Asum, I know, is going to go out for a grant for a playground. Forgot where he told me where it is. So it's a significant grant, $250,000. Again, we've applied for that before and not gotten it. A little more confident on the earmark than I am on the grant. So we're going to try to keep looking for money there. The plan, when we talked about it, when we did it, you were here, Al. Obviously, you were here. We talked about trying to knock off things as we could. The other thing we're doing with the plan, and I want people to understand, is sometimes things come up that break, and they're ADA projects. So rather than come here, well, to town meeting and look for money, we've been using the ADA monies.
well, that was in the spirit of what we said.
And if you recall the verbiage, you're exactly right.
If something breaks that was on the list
Yeah,
for next year, maybe move it forward to this year
yeah.
and upgrade it with the money that we put aside.
Exactly. So what I'd like to do is give me the opportunity to see where we are at in a couple of months, to see if we still need 150,000. Obviously, I'd speak with Jimmy, I'd speak with Craig Consigli at the school to see what projects they may have in mind. We're doing another project right now, bathrooms up at the library. So again, we try to spread the money where it's needed, so we don't have to come here. When I say here, FinCom, town meeting, et cetera.
So this year, we may be able to skip some of the money.
I'm hoping that maybe we can. I do not want to just say we're not going to do it, because there's our items on the plan.
Do you envision the 150 carrying on?
I do for the immediate future, yes, yeah.
2 years, 3 years?
3 to 5.
Okay.
It's hard to not, because you always have things on the plan. Most of the things here at Town Hall are smaller now. We still haven't done signage. Certain things need to be moved. They talk about counter heights, but if you can find an alternative to another, there are different things you can do.
We had a transition plan.
Yes.
Are we following the transition?
We are following the transition plan as best we can, yes. But again, some of those other projects that come up that aren't on the plan, but most of the stuff we've done here, all of the stuff we've done here at Town Hall is on the plan. Is on the plan. Just haven't done some of the smaller stuff yet.
Well, you're never going to get it all done.
Well, good.
I shouldn't say that, but
No, you're right. It's always
there's
going to
always
be upgraded.
improvement
Yeah.
that we can do.
Yeah. Problem is, things also wear and tear, especially walkways and railings. And so we tried to concentrate on access initially. We also will have coming the website. We want to do better on the website for the hearing impaired, the visually impaired, those types of things. So, there's a directive out there from the state. I believe we have 1.5 years to have a more compliant website for those who are, again, hearing impaired, visually impaired. So we want to, Chris George is working on that. There's maybe some grant money there too. Again, we're trying to get grant money, or at least apply for it. But if I at least get the 25 from the earmark, that would be great. At least that's 25 that we don't need to do in October. Again, I'll reach out to the school, I'll reach out to Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy came in last week and said they were looking to upgrade the website for the Parks Department.
Okay, I wasn't aware, but yeah, okay.
He said he's going to work with the town on that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Again, I've told other department heads, other buildings, if you have something, let's do it. And again, Sue Edmonds just put in a very, all ADA compliant bathroom, sinks, faucets, counter heights, things like that. It was about $7,000, I think. They just put the bill today, as a matter of fact. So that's kind of, again, barring anything unforeseen, I don't see anything in October of this year.
It's great news, because I'm a little worried.
Yeah, we have reason to be, unfortunately, this year. It's the first year in my tenure in my 14th year that obviously things are a little different.
Questions?
That's all I got. If there's any questions, I'm happy to try.
No questions. I just always like the update. It's like an annual update, particularly on the ADA conversation, because it's obviously just super important to have accessibility for residents, and it's
Question,
nice
yeah.
seeing. I don't know how many years I've been doing this, but every year we have this conversation, and I like it.
Yeah. No, and I'm happy to do that. So if there's something you think you can certainly pick up the phone, I'm happy to speak with you.
We can't fight a plan like this.
No, exactly right. Yeah.
Bill, any questions?
No, nothing? Okay.
Tracy?
No, all set.
This could be the quickest subcommittee meeting we've had.
I figured it'd be quick. I'll get you the 5 questions, I'll get you the quote on the...
Did you get a complete plan?
What's that?
Did you get a copy of the complete plan?
I think you resent it,
I
didn't you?
already sent by email.
Yeah, I have it. I should have I didn't print it out, but
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah, I do have
I just
it.
like copying you and Zach,
Yep.
so that if there are any surprises
All right.
that come up.
Can I just scan you this stuff, and I'll scan you my notes and stuff?
Sure.
Or I can run upstairs, either way, I can do that.
Send it to me tomorrow, because I won't do the minutes till tomorrow.
Okay, absolutely, yeah.
Motion to adjourn?
Well, before you make that
You
motion,
had that look. You had that look.
I did, but I was going to ask, we sent out minutes of the last 2 meetings. I think between the 3 of you, we were all here for at least one of them. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion for the first one. I think the second one I was not.
Joyce, you were here for the second one, not the
I was
first
here
one.
Here you go.
Here. So can I have a motion for the first meeting minutes?
So I'll make a motion for the first.
All in favor? The second meeting minutes, the ones in March?
Motion.
Second, all in favor? Now I'll give you the look.
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded. Motion to adjourn is non-debatable. All in favor?
Yeah.
Done. For anybody watching, thank you for joining us, and good night.